Back in 2022, I was offered a project. I work on bridges, doing concrete repairs. The bridge in question that I worked on was very, very poor access. You could only get to it via a boat. And when I went to go and look at it, immediately I was thinking, yes, there's good money in this project, but I couldn't get any access to it. So I started looking around, could I put on a barge? And when I started looking for barges, I couldn't find what I wanted. Either too old, too rusty, not in good enough shape. What I did was I went onto a commercial website and they had for sale an ex-French Navy patrol vessel. And that patrol vessel was what we ended up with. When I went to go and look at it, I was like a kiddie in a sweet shop, which is quite dangerous. When we first started taking the boat out, we found a big issue with one of the engines. We found coolant in the oil. And when we started stripping it down, we found more and more issues. It was costly. We found 2 cracked heads. The heads are £2,000 each, and there's 4 of them. So 2 had to be skimmed, 2 had to be replaced. We had to also order a full liner set, change all the pistons. Engine's coming along really well. Put the oil sump on yesterday and starting to come along nicely. Today what I'm going to start doing is taking out the vinyl in the 2 back cabins.
it's not a very nice job. This has had over 30 years French Navy life, and as you can see, the vinyl's completely gone. So I've got to remove all the trims, and then it's going to be all replaced and made new and give it a breath of fresh air.
On the boat, we've got an amazing team. We've got Dan from Boats Already. He's done all of our chippy work, ripping out the forward cabin, as you can see from the pictures. We've also got Rich from South Coast Covers. He's done loads of the trim replacements and he's been absolutely brilliant. The biggest shout out I have to do by far though is probably going to be our Frank. He's an electrical mechanic, also in the same marina, but absolute legend. Fitted the Victron system, so we've got all of our batteries controlled by it. I can activate stuff on my phone. Absolutely brilliant for those sort of bits. He's also completely rebuilt the Detroit Diesel 12V92. You will see him in clips of the videos. You can hear him in our YouTube shorts. And please like and subscribe.